We'll talk about Afghanistan. Our humanitarian colleagues warned that Afghanistan continues to face a severe humanitarian crisis defined by decades of conflict, entrenched poverty, climate-induced shocks, and rising protection risks, especially for women and girls. More than half of the population, that's 23 million human beings, are in need of humanitarian assistance in the country. This number is one of the highest globally, second only to Sudan, where 30 million people currently require aid and require protection. Our humanitarian colleagues note that both food insecurity and malnutrition remain stubbornly high in Afghanistan. During the first quarter of this year, nearly 15 million people, 1 in every 3 Afghans, will experience high levels of acute food insecurity. That's what the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification System tells us. Nearly 3.5 million children under the age of 5 and more than 1 million pregnant and breastfeeding women are expected to become acutely malnourished. Explosive hazards continue to pose a lethal threat, with an estimated 55 people killed or injured every month. Most of them are children. Funding cuts are already significantly constraining the humanitarian community's efforts to provide assistance to those most in need. In the past month, more than 200 health facilities have closed, depriving 1.8 million people from essential health services. Malnutrition services for children have also been impacted. Our humanitarian partners warn that aid funding cuts will cost both lives and livelihood and undermine development gains. We, along with our partners, are urgently reprioritizing our programs to ensure that we can continue reaching the communities and areas most in need. This includes preparing it for a potential increase in returns from neighboring countries and needs arising from current flooding and heavy rains, which will continue in the coming months, or at least expected to. In addition, for the funds allocated from SURF today, the Afghan Humanitarian Fund will provide an additional $30 million to support the most urgent life-saving priorities in Afghanistan.